Hey everybody, this is Rob J. King 1, and in this video I'm going to feature my 2015 Ford F-150 where I've done had some modifications done to it. Normally I have drum cover videos on my channel, but this is going to be about the truck today. So let's talk a little bit about it. It's 2015 F-150 Lariat, Super Cab, 6.5 foot bed, and it is the rear-wheel drive, two-wheel drive truck. Bought this one brand new, and there's a video on my channel when I first got it, and it's been paid off now and it's out of warranty, and I figured it was time to do some modifications to it. I've been watching some videos on YouTube and other platforms with trucks and vehicles that have been modified, and I just thought, you know, it looks pretty cool. Let me give it a shot. This is the first time I've ever had a vehicle modified ever in my life. Just never really had an interest, really, I guess. Always been a little bit reluctant to do it because of worrying about things going wrong. And now I know why. Because I have had some things go wrong since I've had it done. I don't want to really focus a lot on the negative, but I do want to point out some stuff for those people that are thinking about modifying a vehicle. Don't want to scare you, but just want to point some things out. Or people that have already had their vehicle modified and maybe they've had similar experiences. I'd love to hear it in the comments section. Also, I'd love to hear some recommendations from people about what you think maybe I should do next. I'm nearing the end here. I don't really want to do anything to the interior, but a few more things maybe. So basically the first thing I had done was I had it lowered, and all the work that was done was professionally installed. I don't do any work at all myself, not mechanical in any way. Oh, actually, I take that back. I did one modification myself. I installed this antenna. Ordered that one on Amazon and put it on. I think it's pretty cool, 13-inch. Anyway, so the first thing I did was I had it lowered. And it was a Beltec kit, lowering kit. It was basically a 2.4, which I like. I mean, I didn't want it real crazy low. You know, I see vehicles that are just so ridiculously low, it looks like they're gonna scrape the ground, but I definitely wanted it dropped, and I wanted it kind of even, you know, if you will. I wanted the back and the front to be kind of even, and it achieved it somewhat. The back still is a little higher, but for the most part it's a little more flush. Then after I did that, I decided that I was going to go with, I knew I wanted to do the Dub 8-ball wheels. I had already kind of picked them, but I was just deciding, do I want to go 22s or 24s? So after I lowered it, I figured, you know, I could get away with the 24s, and they fit real good. I haven't really experienced any rubbing or anything, and it fills it up. The 22s would have left a little bit more of a gap, so I think the 24s worked real nice, and they look nice. So I have those, and I have a lot of traffic on the street this morning, people going up and down. The tires are the Turo, I believe they're the AZ1 800s, yeah, I'm sorry. Just trying to remember all this stuff. They're the 285 40R 24s, and they're a pretty nice looking tire. So after I had that done, then I decided I wanted to get the catback exhaust system put in, and I had a exhaust company here in town do it. It was a Magnaflow, and I definitely wanted the dual tips. Whether it really makes a big difference or not, I'm not sure, but I wanted that look, kind of like the Roush Nightmare. But I didn't want it super loud, really aggressive. I just wanted a little bit of a rumble, and just loud enough, you know, not obnoxious. Sounds pretty mean. So that went pretty smooth. That basically was a little bit of volume sample there. So I had that done. It took about a half a day, and everything went real well. Very satisfied with the work that they did. So the final thing I had done was I wanted basically everything to be blacked out, more or less, or they call it chrome delete, which is basically, you know, getting rid of anything on your truck that had chrome. So there's certain things, you know, with the wrap that they can't do, like they can't do emblems, with the exception of this little oval emblem. They just used a little smoke film just to darken it ever so slightly. I've seen some that are completely black, completely blacked out, but I really didn't want that. I just wanted a little bit of smoke covering on it, just to change it a little bit, tone it down, if you will, and that worked pretty good. The emblems, the F-150 emblems I actually purchased along with the grill from Stage 3 Motorsports, and the company that did the wrap popped those on for me. And the grill is a T-Rex. It's a billet series grill. I wanted to do the upper and the lower. I really like that look of that grill. It's just really, really mean and aggressive looking. Changes the whole image of the truck, really nice. And it fit really well. I mean, there was no issues installing it. Everything lined up, no problems. So very happy with that. And then the rest of the stuff was just basically wrapped with a kind of like a matte finish to kind of go with the wheels and everything else. So basically the skull caps were done, the door handles. The only thing that they could not do, and they made an attempt at it, several attempts at it, was the lights. The tail lights, because they're the blind spot monitoring, they have this, you know, kind of this bump right here. So when they went to do the wrap, they just were not able to get it clean enough, you know, and there were some seams showing, so I just didn't like the look. The headlights that they did real nice. The fog lights, everything looked good up there, but I just felt that if I couldn't get the brake lights done, I wanted it to be, you know, uniform, so I just had them remove that. And at some point in time, I may, you know, actually get lights, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, if it would look better. I really think it would look better, personally, but it's quite a bit of money to replace all these lights. And again, then you run into issues, you know, with possibly things going wrong, but for right now, I'm going to chill. I'm pretty happy overall with the way everything came out. If you guys do have any suggestions on what you think I could add to this to, you know, complete it, please let me know in the comment section. And I'd love to hear some feedback from people, their experiences, you know, what they've had happen to their vehicles after they've had them modified. I have had some issues, you know. After the truck was lowered, you know, I noticed quite a bit of vibration, very much a rough ride, definitely different. The truck, when I first bought it, it was a very smooth running truck. I mean, sometimes I didn't even realize I was in a truck. It rode so smooth. Now that's kind of been taken away. So that's a drawback to it. These wheels, this matte finish on these wheels, it is pretty difficult to work with. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to clean these things, especially just like fingerprints and any kind of grease that gets on there, it's just almost impossible, at least for me, to try to get off. Just regular dirt comes clean real easily, but anything like a fingerprint, if you, God forbid, you get any tire shine on there, you know, you're pretty much SOL there. So if anybody has any suggestions, tips on how to clean matte wheels, greatly appreciated. Please leave it in the comments section. Other than that, the wheels are killer. No problems. I love the way they look. I'm very happy, believe it or not. I know it sounds like I'm griping about a lot of stuff, but I am very happy with the way it came out. It's just, you know, like anything, when you have some bad experiences, then it kind of, I don't know, you kind of get a little nervous about continuing doing anything else. But there's some other things I would like to do down the road, but I think for now she's pretty much done. And I'm pretty happy with the overall look. If you get a chance, look at that other video when I first got it. It looks like two different vehicles, you know. It had the running boards on there, and everything was just full-blown chrome. Just kind of over the years, you know, I just kind of really get kind of tired of that look. You know, you just want to change it out, and I just really love this look. You know, it's a very popular look right now. Obviously, people are modifying their vehicles to look that way. You can buy vehicles right off the lot with, you know, black version, black edition, and, you know, whatever, all these different Toyotas and Hondas, and even the F-150 now, they have it where you can get all the black accents and stuff. So it is definitely in demand look, and I really like the look of it too. So I decided, hey, I want to join in. Anyway, there we go. Another little look at it. Again, appreciate you guys watching, and any comments or suggestions or any advice you have, please feel free to let me know. And everybody have themselves a great Sunday and a rockin' day.